Hey guys, it's Mike here, and welcome to another video we're going to be bringing you today on Dragon Ball Z. In this video, we're going to be talking about something that a lot of people have talked about for a very long time now, and that is, could Trunks have actually defeated Cell if the speed issue were not really an issue when he fought him as a Grade 4 or Ultra Super Saiyan in the Cell game saga, or the Cell saga in general. And to join me is another person who really likes Cell as a character, probably his main favorite villain, is he not? And his name is...
Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh from Dragon Ball Nation here. And yeah, Cell's my second favorite character, my favorite villain, probably out of anything in fiction, honestly.
Yeah, so basically today, the question we have been asked, and is something that you guys have been asking for a very long time too, and it's, could Trunks actually defeat Cell if he had gotten his hands on him? Because the thing is, Trunks was said to be even more powerful than Cell at that point in time. So could he have actually beaten him, Josh? And what do you think that means about his power in relation to Cell?
There's a couple things you need to look at, because we were talking about this off air, but in the anime, Trunks did land a few hits actually on Cell. A couple, in fact, and in the manga, he didn't really touch him at all, right?
No, in the manga, after Vegeta left with Krillin, Trunks said, "I'm going to show you my true power." And after he powered up, Trunks couldn't even land a single blow on Cell. Cell kept dodging everything. And of course, this led into the fact that Cell eventually revealed that Trunks was way too slow with all the bulky muscles to be able to even touch Cell at that point.
Right, and I think that it's tough to say, because when you're going against physical, and we're talking about defeating him here, strength, Cell said, you're stronger than me, but, strength isn't everything. He's faster and stuff. He demonstrates that he can bulk up as well. But it's interesting because I've always, and this is my own headcanon here, there's really no evidence, and I don't usually like talking about things that don't have evidence to them, but it's my own headcanon. I always felt that over the course of the 10-day gap, waiting for the Cell games, I always felt like maybe Cell got more accustomed to his perfect form. There's no real evidence to support that, but just because of how much stronger Cell actually was than Goku. This is something a lot of people really don't understand, is that Cell was most likely around 50% and maybe even 60% stronger than Goku. And there's a reason for that, is because, an example, we know that Korn, back before the Cell games even started, Goku powered up to about 50% of his strength, and Korn said that you still don't really have a chance against Cell. And we know in the Cell games, when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 to fight perfect Cell powers up even further than even Goku thought he could.
Yeah.
So it kind of shows just how much of a difference there was. And that was even before Cell bulked up to try to fight Gohan. He could even do that. So I feel like the amount of strength that Cell had there, I don't even feel like Trunks was up to that level of strength, if that makes sense to people. And that's my own headcanon about it.
The thing is about that scene, too, to add to what you're saying, is that when Trunks was powering up to that in the manga, and I believe in the anime, Cell even says, "Your power far exceeds my own, even by a wide margin." So he's saying Trunks is far more powerful overall than he is, but then he says, "Your power doesn't mean anything, though, because you're never going to be able to beat me," because he can't even touch him.
Right.
But the thing is, after that point in time, Cell then shows Trunks that he could do the exact same thing that Trunks, and even at that point in time, Goku could, and he bulks up his own muscles to like a massive degree, including his own power, which of course he eventually does against Gohan during their fight, when he bulks up into that gigantic form that can't even hit Gohan, and then Gohan has his way with him. And even more
so there, honestly.
Yeah, so it makes us wonder, even if the speed was not an issue at that point, I don't think that Trunks could have beaten Cell even then, because the fact that Cell could just bulk up the exact same way that Trunks did, which nullifies the entire thing, because Trunks would be able to get his hands on Cell, but Cell would have been able to get his hands on Trunks, and he would be even stronger than Cell was to begin with, so he'd probably hand Trunks his ass as far as I'm concerned. Like, I don't think that Trunks could even beat him at that point either.
Not to mention Goku's Kamehameha he hit against Cell. Everyone was terrified that was going to, obviously he was pointing at the ground. But that thing had such immense power because of how long Goku was charging that. Trunks could land something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
But I still don't think so. Then it's so hard to say, because the way I look at it is, because I don't know if Cell got stronger by, just getting used to that body. But judging how strong Cell was at the Cell games, I can't see how Trunks would have been up to that power, because we don't know what the Ultra Super Saiyan multiplier is, right? We don't know that.
No.
But we do know that Goku's mastered Super Saiyan form, as a lot of people call it, was definitely stronger than Trunks' Super Saiyan, even after the time chamber, we can assume.
Yeah.
And the Trunks that fought Cell would be one that only went in the chamber once, not twice.
Yes.
That would be a lot weaker of a Trunks, and that would basically be saying that, I would assume, if Cell is, we're going to use simple math here, and I know people do not like to mix math and Dragon Ball, but if Goku's stronger than Trunks, even after Trunks' second trip in the chamber, which is after Trunks fought him, Cell would be probably about twice as strong as Goku. That would be saying that the Ultra Super Saiyan multiplier would be more than what Super Saiyan 2 would be by a pretty large amount, actually, in terms of raw power. And I just don't think that's what it is. The problem with it is just headcanon at this point and assumptions.
Yeah, we'll probably go into that further in a video in the future once we've done a lot more research into it. But like the fact of the matter is, like, I doubt that Trunks, when he was an Ultra Super Saiyan, if he punched 100% perfect Cell in the stomach like Gohan did, I doubt that, Cell would spit out 18. I doubt that he would be that strong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that his power overall exceeded Gohan's, because I don't think that they would have been so shocked at how strong Gohan became if that was the case, because then Trunks would have been like, I could have done the same thing.
That's a good point. Trunks was shocked because he didn't know how fast he was.
Yeah.
It was just about the power. So yeah, that kind of shows that Gohan was a lot stronger. And going back to what you said, if Cell said that Trunks was stronger than him by a huge margin, I just feel like that couldn't be the same strength Cell was at the Cell games if he was being honest about that.
Absolutely.
There's writing issues, of course. Let's not get into how Toriyama completely forgot about Cell's, as long as my nucleus is intact, but then Goku blew off his top part of his head.
That's
Toriyama just completely forgot that he said that and then wrote that next scene. So, it could be something like that, but it does not make sense to me. The only thing that really makes sense is that if Cell just got used to that body and gained power just by being in that new form, it was a new form to him.
I mean, don't forget, Cell got a Zenkai after he got blown up by the Royal Guard, so that's probably why he's so much stronger.
Right.
Not to mention he got hit by Hercule a couple times, or Mr. Satan,
he was holding back.
Yeah, Mr. Satan wasn't even trying, so Cell probably got a Zenkai when he regenerated after he got hit by the most powerful punches of all time. But yeah, basically overall, in the end, I don't really think Cell could have lost to Trunks. I think he would have won. But let us know your own thoughts down below. Do you agree with our different opinions? Do you think that maybe Cell actually did get stronger? Do you think maybe he was the same strength the entire time? Do you think Trunks might have been stronger in strength than even Teen Gohan? Let us know your own thoughts down below. Of course, don't forget to check out Josh's channel, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as they always say, what do I always say?
Stick around, because there's more to come in the future.
Bye.
And you better subscribe!
Yeah, I'll do it now. Stop being a bitch and actually hit that button, or I'll find you. You're already on my list. Don't make me move you up.